817. Hey man, go get the fucking thing so I can make sure you got it before I leave, fam. You said it later there already, ain't it? Alright, so be ready to have all your shit by the door, then. I ain't got time. You always tell me come on and I still gotta wait and shit.
Close in. 2 to 3. He's over. I got him. Box out. 4-3. 3-4. Hey. Give me that. Hey. Get out. Back out. Keep moving, guys. Keep moving. Coming back at you. Oh! Hey, I got your help. I'm up. Dungo. Dungo. Oh! Look at him! Coming back at you! Oh! Baby. 5 to 6. Hey, give him that! I got him. Help!
Whose bag is that?
You call this ball, you can quit anytime. There you go, baby. There you go. Come on, back up. Hey, come on, grab that. Way to get that rock, man. Hey. Corner. What? Give me that. Good boy. Hey, heads up. What the fuck?
Knock it down.
Pulling that shot.
We know what to do. We talked about adjustment. So let's execute.
Hey, yo, right here.
Way to grab it.
What you got?
Wing.
18 now.
Ball coming.
Swing that.
I see him.
That's all you. Hey, you got him.
Get there. That's the screen. Shot.
Don't keep shooting that.
13-8.
17-5.
Come to me.
We know what to do. We talked about adjustment. So let's execute.
Let's go. Come get it. I see him. Hey, yo, right here.
10 to 13.
Gotta be a playmaker, man.
Oh,
Yo, what y'all got?
That's out.
Oh, come on. No.
Hey, hands up.
Out.
That's out. I see him.
Hey, yo, right right here. Just wait out here. Watch.
3-2. Hey, swing it.
I got him. Cut. Move the ball. Hey, that's your shot. Keep shooting. 16-12.
12 to 16.
What you got? Top of the wing.
Pull it, pull it.
Swing that. ISO.
You got him. Hey, yo, right here, baby.
Gotta be a playmaker, man. Oh, for sure.
Got some power right there. 18-12.
What?
Hey, what is the three? Keep firing that. 4-3. Can't foul with me.
Gotta be a playmaker, man. Oh, for
18-14. Box him out.
Hey,
20 to 14.
get ready, get ready.
3-6.
Go.
Get him. I got him. Cut. Move the ball. Check out.
No. Ball.
On the open man. Whoa.
Box out.
Hey, I got your help.
Now set it up. 16 to 20.
4-16.
Hey, yo, right here. I see him. I got him. I see him.
Yo, ass shit up.
Barely shot.
Dang right.
5-0.
Man, I can't even tell.
Hey, yo, right there. Hey, bust that.
I got it.
You take that.
Stay in front of your man. You got it. Come on, fellas. Make sure we moving the ball. I got you, man.
Get there. team. Hey, come and stay with me. Stay there. Don't let him shoot that.
Don't go easy on me. 1913. Set up, set up.
Going out. Hey, yo, right there. Shot. Good boy, good boy. Too strong. Oh, that's right. Come on, man, take that. Hey. What's the foul?
Oh, that's
Y'all
good.
want out? Ah, give me that. And one.
Check up.
I got on him.
Hey. Hey.
Yo, look at the clock, B. You got me. Oh, foul.
Go, check.
That's what's up. Here we go.
No.
What?
Save. You got him. Pressure him up.
3-0.
All right, that one play. Hey, focus.
0-3.
Hey, get it back.
Let's go.
Wait. What y'all got? 3-3.
Coming back at you. I'll take it.
Check.
Got him. Right here.
Over that
I got him.
That's you.
Mark 3. Give me.
Right here.
What's the rule?
That's what's up. Let's go. Out.
2-3.
Shut up.
Do that.
Way to grab it.
What's on you? Hey, you got him.
Hey, yo, right there.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Five.
Bring it in. If he goes to the rim, then go. Yes, sir. Yo, wait up, man. Wait up. What up, bro? Yo, let's run that one play. Make sure we move the ball. Let's get it in. You got the advantage. That's you.
Let's meet the visiting team, Houston Rockets. At small forward, Dylan Brooks. At the other forward position, Jabari Smith. At point guard, Fred VanVleet. At the other guard position, Jalen Green. At center, Alperen Sengun. The head coach of the visiting team is Ime Udoka. Let's meet the stars from the Minnesota Timberwolves. At forward, standing 6'9", number 3, Jaden McDaniel. At the point, at 6 feet, number 10, Mike Conley. Standing to go. Standing 7 feet 1, number 27, Rudy Gobert. Starting at power forward, at 6'9", number 30, Julius Randle. Starting at the other guard, standing 6'4", number 5, Anthony Edwards!
It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. Here's the starting group for Houston. The forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. At the guard position, VanVleet and Green. And it's Sengun in at the center position. And for the Timberwolves, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels at the 3. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now here's Edwards. Randle with a screen for Edwards. And all around him in that time before dropping in. Edwards got the opening basket of the game for the Timberwolves. Pass to Sengun. Conley against VanVleet. Now here's Brooks. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Edwards.
Yeah, Conley knows where his team needs him to be in transition, taking full advantage of the fast break opportunity.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame. Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
Outside Edwards. Bangs home the trifecta. Edwards got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's VanVleet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Of this defense, VanVleet's a strong finisher for his size.
Conley feeling it out. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. They grab their own miss. Outside for Randall. And another shot. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Houston with a big group substitution here. Jock Landale's checked in for Şengün. Green comes in for Smith. Whitmore, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's Thompson in for Fred VanVleet. Outside, Green. Thompson, a screen on DiVincenzo. The 19-foot shot. And it's Green, missing.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First team foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
For Minnesota, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Daniels, he's checked in for Julius Randle. The Rockets also changing it up. Dylan Brooks comes in for Jock Landale. And Shepard subbed in for Green. And so, Alexander Walker nails both of them. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Shepard. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. To the middle, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
DiVincenzo with it. Fires the three. Got it! Oh, what a hit!
That is such a tough shot.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. You've got Dylan Brooks. Thompson is out there with Shepard. Then there's Whitmore, and it's Green in at the 5 spot. And finished off by McDaniel.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. After the basket by Minnesota, Brooks misses.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Rockets trail by 8. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
All right, man, it's dance camp time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Let's go. Look at those rules.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for McDaniels. Edwards has come in for Joe Ingles. And it's Mike Conley in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Green. Smith comes in for Whitmore. Jalen Green's checked in for Brooks. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Here's Thompson. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Just 4 to shoot. And here's VanVleet from the arc. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Edwards looking it over. Over Green. Edwards no good.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
DiVincenzo against Green. Pass to Şengün. Out to Thompson. Jacks up a 3. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Minnesota on top. They're up by 4. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, he makes defenses look utterly helpless. It's like pick your poison trying to contain him.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And the first one at the line is good.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
And both free throws good for Brooks. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. The lead is 2. Randall outside. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Now, here's Şengün. Still scoreless. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Van Vliet against Conley. Inside. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
First one falls for him. Şengün hits them both. Now Conley. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Edwards. Şengün with the rebound. Rockets trail. Van Vliet looking around. Over Edwards. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Van Vliet's got his second basket of the night.
And the stroke of Van Vliet is so nice, proving once again why he's so valuable to this team.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
He's out there on the court of your high squad. The last 3 teams. Let's see who's alive.
seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about
but
now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. They get it back. Gobert. The shot that time, not on target. They trailed the entire game. That could change on this possession.
And this would be big for them.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. For the lead. Pass to Şengün. Shot clock at 5. Over Conley. Second shot opportunity. And the layup. Good by Şengün. Şengün's got the lead up to 2 now for the Rockets. Randall against Smith. Here is Edwards. The tray. Edwards with confidence.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Outside, Green. Smith, the pass to Brooks. Over Randall. Brooks misses.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
20 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Randall no good. Conley against Van Vliet. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall finds McDaniel. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 4 this quarter.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Timberwolves lead by 3. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
3-10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Taking a look at the Rockets. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. And it's Brooks at the 3, the small forward.
Well, right there, Edwards uses the screen to create the space he needs.
Van Vliet against Conley. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Van Vliet. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Van Vliet. Conley with the 3. Rebound by Smith. Rockets trail by 4. Pass to Van Vliet. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Shoots. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And expect smart plays like that from Van Vliet. He is a clever floor general who knows how to create.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Over in the corner, Green. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
And Edwards with the stop.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. have some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. Now, he told his guys they can do this. In the huddle, he said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. We'll see if they live up to them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Randall. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
And we've seen Randall add a three-point shot. However, this is the area of the court he's most comfortable, that mid-range.
Now here's Van Vliet. And it's Brooks in the corner. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Yeah, credit the defense there. Not allowing the easy layup.
To the inside. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Great poise from Van Vliet there, shrugging off the pressure and just taking that shot.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First team foul.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Now here's Conley, following the miss by Fred Van Vliet. Faint looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where has your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives me. I'm a lot more patient, let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. You know, sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
To be a part of it in the capacity that I am, as far as providing insights and information and reporting, it's really a surreal feeling.
So how can players encounter you in NBA 2K25?
I'll have in-game commentary reporting with Kevin Harlan.
Hey, Shams, the Denver Nuggets, of course, the winners back in 2023 of the NBA title. Is their window, in your opinion, still as open as it seemed to be?
100%. Let's remember, Nikola Jokic is still in his 20s. They still have Jamal Murray. The Nuggets front office has one thing on their minds, and it's a championship.
I'll have trade reports during the games.
I've just got confirmation that the early season trade the Jazz have been pursuing is final.
Definitely, you might come across me in my career mode as well.
One front office executive from around the league said there is some doubt about MP's readiness to be in the starting lineup.
So those are 3 of the major ways that you'll be able to encounter me in 2K25.
And you mentioned Kevin Harlan. What was it like working with him?
Working with Kevin Harlan was a dream. I mean, he's the best. He's the GOAT to me.
Hey, Shams, thanks so much for joining us tonight. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Kevin, always fun to hang out with you and all your crew and talk basketball.
Every single take that he had, it was P. Kevin Harlan. He brought so much energy.
LeBron against DeRozan. Lakers are now on their 7th coach in the last 14 seasons.
They're keeping us reporters busy, huh?
Yeah, they are.
I tried to bring that same life and that same energy, and it was just a joy to be a part of that experience with him.
Kevin Harlan said that you have the pulse of the NBA and you're always going, and I was asking you about charging your phone because you always have to be on. When do you sleep?
Sleep is to me, it's a ever evolving thing. I think at some points of the year, sleep is easier to come by than not. I mean, I try to get 6 hours for sure sometimes, you know, especially during the regular season. But, you know, there's always those points of the year. Trade deadline, free agency, draft, those are moments where you know you have to be on your phone at any moment. You know your phone will ring, you know, you just never know. And so it comes and goes.
And I bet you can never put your phone on DND.
No. I have the loudest ringtone.
Really?
You'll see.
What is it?
And the longest ringtone ever. It's the dun 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 dun. It's that one. I wish I could hear that every night, you know.
That means that you are meant for this job.
You have to really immerse yourself in it, and that's what I've tried to do my whole life is I try to dive all the way 100% in, so.
Well, tell me about how you got started in the business.
I got started because I loved basketball and I loved writing, so I played basketball growing up. I got cut sophomore year of high school, and then once you get cut, it's like you have to figure out what you want to do, because I want to still, like, I wanted to play in the NBA, and then those dreams get dashed like it does for many people, and then I loved writing too, so it's like you combine basketball, you combine writing. I started writing for a school newspaper, then I write for a blog, then I write, and it's just the trickle-down effect, you know, you just keep with it. I didn't have any connections in the industry. My first Summer League, 2013, I was deer in the headlights. I didn't know anyone, and it was definitely nerve-wracking. It was uncomfortable, but I think those uncomfortable moments definitely allowed me to, I think, find my footing, and you have to put yourself in uncomfortable positions to be able to get on the other side and get comfortable and find your place in whatever it is you're doing in life. I've been doing this since I was a sophomore in high school, really, so was that 16 years old? So I've been at it for like 15 years now.
Wow. And your rise to fame was so quick, and like I said, you were really young. So how do you think that shaped your life as opposed to maybe being a little bit older and having that? Because, you know, you're still kind of developing, your mind's still developing, everything's new. So how do you think that shaped the rest of your life?
I think the quality of like hard work and just stick-to-itiveness and never being satisfied, I think I got that from my mom, and I think being able to, like, I don't really get satisfied. Like, I don't get satisfied. I'm really on to the next. Like, I'm always thinking about the next thing, and I think it's very easy to get lost in, you know, individual successes. One of probably the first big stories that I had was when Luol Deng got traded from the Bulls to the Cavs, January 2014. And I remember the very next day, I was driving from Chicago to Milwaukee to go to a Warriors game, Warriors-Bucks game in Milwaukee. And I wanted to do a one-on-one with Klay Thompson and, like, spend time with him. And I did that. Like, I went the next day, did the interview, drove home, and I was a sophomore at Loyola Chicago, and, like, I feel like a lot.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Ali LaForce is our reporter. And a look at the injury situation. 2 players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to overcome.
You have 2 players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
And now Dallas' starting group. Thompson, the small forward. Washington holding down the floor. Then there's Derek Lively. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Grimes in a 2-guard. And for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Well, both of these teams are known for their scoring, Clark.
For sure, and you could actually just unplug the shot clock. Come on now. There's not going to be anywhere close to a shot clock violation in this one. This one's going to be entertaining and fun for all of us.
Now here's Irving. Over Holiday. Irving, no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
The drive by Tatum. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Got to give credit to Tatum. I mean, adding strength over time, learning how to score through contact on the drive, all positive signs.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Irving, no good. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Pass to Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. White finds Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's Irving. Nails it from 3.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Here's Tatum. White with a screen on Washington. There's Tatum with the 3, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Lively. Pass to Grimes. Back to Thompson. The 3 ball. Here's Lively. Great D that time from Porzingis. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Tatum from long range. The shot, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Thompson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
A taller guard with a quick trigger. Klay Thompson is also an impressive perimeter defender and playmaker.
These are his first free throws of the game. First one falls for him. A big group substitution here for Boston. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Both free throws good from Thompson. And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Grant.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie.
Here's Cornette. Pass to Pritchard. Play clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Brown. Washington grabs the miss. Here's Dinwiddie, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
How about the bounce?
We could call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Dallas on top. They lead by a bucket. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop in the opposing team scoring.
It's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
That age might get complacent. You know, you have a big story break. I think I went from like 700 followers, like 7,000, and you know, I feel like now looking back, I'm like, dang, like I'm proud that I had the, you know, like on to the next mentality.
You said that you aren't complacent, but how do you find happiness just in life apart from your job?
I think I find happiness in like the quiet and you know, the quiet and like this, I guess.
Hello.
Friday late has the best air.
Said what? I told you I was finna smoke it. And when I said I was gonna go get some more, when you get off, I was gonna go and smoke it since I know I'm getting some more. You said don't smoke it unless I knew, and I said I do know. They said they wanted it for sure, so I smoked it.
Right here, baby.
What? Man, if I knew we would've needed one, I would've got one on the way. But shit, I ain't have no weed at all, so I ain't think we needed none. Unless your sister got one or something.